what the hell's up, YouTube? It is your fan, football fan 2233 here, bring you an episode of my Road to Premier League. It is episode 69, and finally we're back on track. I know I haven't uploaded a career mode in a couple of days, but all this will change now. And as you can see on screen, we have the D-Day, the transfer deadline day, a very important day in every career mode, because it's there where you possibly maybe can pick up some bargains, and you can get those cheap transfer listed players for a little less than normal, because some clubs just want to sell their players very quickly, and then you can get a little bit of a better price. But as you can see here on screen, I was needing a striker, so I went out and I looked a bit around, and then I found David Peluso, and I tried to sign him. I give him like 10,000 euros and 20%, 4 years, and he is going to be a pretty squad rotation player. Important first team player. I can really remember. I was sitting and scrolling between, because I was thinking a little bit, will he accept if I say he's only a squad rotation player, or will he not? And then I was, I'm not sure. And then here, as you can see on the screen, I was almost signing a goalkeeper, but then it hit me. It's not a goalkeeper I want to sign. It's a center back, so I found Leandro Cornelio da Silva, a pretty good, young, 20 years old, 71 overall center back, value 2.7 million euros. So in the next season, I will probably sell him on, move him on, and in the next transfer window. That was what I meant, and buy a real player, because as I've said to you before, I don't really like using players who are not real. Then I just accept that I bought David Peluso, and the same with Leandro Cornelio da Silva, and then I needed to go into my team management, because I needed to put them on the bench, because they aren't good enough to get a spot on the bench. Wickham and Johnson were the unlucky men to get in the reserves. Now that I have two better players, but that's just sometimes how it is when you buy something. Some players who are just better, then they will naturally move somebody out of the squad. As you can see, only 3 hours remaining of the transfer deadline day, and I didn't really do any more on the day. I didn't get any offers. I didn't try and buy anyone. So all in all, just a pretty lazy transfer window. Only 41 million spent on the last day. It's not what you're used to when you play with the big teams. Then there's sometimes 100 million on the line. But as you can see right here on the screen, we had a game against Arsenal, and this game was a very, very exciting game. Oh my god. First of all, I get the game started here in the 30th minute, a nice cross from a free kick, and then Paponi is just way too big for anybody to mark. But then Mbila played a great through ball to Ramsey, who scored, and oh my god, I was kind of thinking, oh my god, is any of my players going to die? And then again, Ramsey scored again. Oh my freaking god, I was thinking, oh no, please don't kill my players. What have I done? And then Paponi scored 2-2, was the game now. But then they wanted to, they had an attack, my keeper saved it, and now look at this pace Cedinho puts on. A long dribble, crosses in. Look at David Peluso. Boom! David Peluso. What a great goal, man, from David Peluso. But then In the 19th minute, they scored. The keeper was up, and none of my players were marking Koscielny, so they scored, and 3-3 the game ended. So a pretty tense game. 2 goals from Paponi and Ramsey, 1 from Peluso, and 1 from Koscielny. So overall, a great match, and I really enjoyed playing that match because I really like those very tense games where it's not like where you not can see who's gonna win the match for the whole game. Like, oh, they just got ahead 2-0. They gonna win this game. It was not like that in this game. They got ahead, and I got ahead. 2 times I got ahead, and they got ahead 1 time, and then it were a draw. So I think it was a fair result. In a very well played match. I really enjoyed playing that match. And then we go into this game against Everton. As you can see on the screen, Jackie Elka had a red card, and I thought that was actually quite okay for me. And as you can see here, Vilhena, boom. I'm not sure what the keeper was doing there. Only thing I know is that Vilhena scored a pretty good goal. But then it was Everton's turn to play, and oh my god, were they lucky or what? Look at that. That was pretty lucky. But then it's good I have a man called Tony Vilhena. Boom! Smashes one home and secures me the victory against Everton. Great win. Great win. I think I'm gonna be a bit like Southampton in this season. Like, if you've seen Southampton in real life, you know, they've played some okay football, and they won against City and a couple of other pretty good teams. So I think I'm gonna be a bit like them. Win some matches and lose some matches, and like yes, just like being so a bit of a middle team, 15th place and up after. I think that is my goal, as I've probably said before. But as you can see here on screen, S1 haven't really got a goal, and this is not very good. I'm really hoping that S1 will score a goal soon, because he's in a very bad form, and it's not very good that he's in such a bad form. But as you can see on screen, there were a couple of changes that I needed to do. I just take a whole lot of other players, put them into my starting 11: Steve Wickham, Serginho, Carlos Cadenas, and David Peluso. And then I went into the game against Derby County in the Capital One Cup, and it was not before in the 89th minute that Steve Wickham broke through and smashed it near post OP to get me the winner in the 89th minute. So pretty good win here, and yeah, this match were the last of this episode. And if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel, guys. It will mean a whole lot to me. And yeah, don't forget to check out my newly squad builder. And yeah, I hope I will see you all later, guys. And yeah, goodbye.